Welcome to the third official episode of the Clout Triangle podcast. We are here today joined by Johannes. Hello, Johannes.
Hello. The Clout Triangle podcast is sponsored by Facebook, Yellow Fruit, and the coronavirus. Thank you. We're also joined today by Kieran.
Hello.
And how are you, Kieran?
I am extraordinarily well.
Nice.
How are you, Noah?
I'm fine, thank you. I was awaiting you to introduce me to the show as we went in a circle, but never mind.
I wasn't sure. Okay, Noah is here.
Thank you, Kieran. Thank you very much. What are we gonna talk about?
Indeed here today.
Huh?
He is here.
I am here, but I almost wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
what happened?
that was the craziest one.
Yeah, we already started last time with our bus tangent.
Yeah, should we just have a bus segment where you complain about
buses?
I mean, there's interesting stuff that happened on the way here anyway. So, on the train, first of all, there was a crazy person again.
It is a train, makes sense.
Yeah, always on the train. And there was this lady who had this dog. It was smaller. I would say it was smaller than a Chihuahua.
Well,
I thought Chihuahuas are like the smallest dogs.
Yeah,
have you seen my Chihuahua?
It
was
extremely small. It wasn't like a dog. It was more like a large hamster. And this thing...
Dude, it was just a rat or something.
On a leash? Alright.
Oh, okay.
Well, this woman put a white knitted sweater. This dog had like a full body sweater on. White sweater. And it was small and it was hairy as shit. I've never seen a dog so small and hairy as shit. It was like a little puffball.
But wait, so... was the hair from the sweater or the actual hair?
The dog
was hairy.
The hairy, and then it was wearing a sweater,
okay.
a white knitted sweater like Jesse Pinkman at the end of El Camino.
Yeah.
Aha.
Good movie, guys. 2 minutes in.
We got on the train.
Yep.
We got on the train. This lady, okay, she looked pretty little bit out of it first of all, and she was holding the dog like it was a baby, and the dog was like straight up crying. When I got on the train, when I got on the train, I did not know if I was hearing a baby or a dog.
Wait, actually?
Yeah, the dog was going like, wow, on there. It was like horrible. I was glad I had my noise cancelling Sony WH-3000.
Not sponsored, by the way.
Not sponsored, but I mean,
check out the new PlayStation 5, guys.
And two of the three members on this podcast have that headphones.
Yeah.
Wait, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we both have the same headphones.
You do?
Yeah.
I didn't know Johannes had them as well. Okay.
Yeah, just different colors, so we don't get them mixed up.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Is there a third color? Because Karen could buy those.
Yeah.
Maybe like ginger color or something.
Yeah.
What is a ginger color?
No real correlation at all. But anyways, this dog was crying like a baby on the train, and the woman was talking to it in the third perspective in Finnish, like, "Don't worry, mother is here. Don't worry, mother is here." I was like, yo.
No, she wasn't talking about herself. It was like the dog's mother is also there, you know?
No, but like, you guys have to understand, when you have a pet like a dog, you'll start doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because you just get so attached to it.
Yeah, but this woman was holding it like a baby. It was wearing a white knitted sweater, and the dog had its eyes closed, and it was crying like, wow.
That's kind of creepy.
Yeah, and he was talking like, "Don't worry, mother is here, taking care of it." And when I left and I took a look at her, she looked at me like she was gonna kill me, like I was looking at her.
Maybe
baby
you
or
were the
something.
source of the dog's pain, you know?
I don't know. We weren't sitting in the same.
Maybe the headphones were emitting like a really high frequency sound
frequency.
that only the dogs could hear, and that's why it was crying.
You remember my headphones started making that weird noise that one time for like a minute straight. It was just like a really high pitched noise.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But what Kieran said is actually true, that like you don't realize stuff like that until you actually have a kid or a pet. Like there's all those videos of like fathers who are super like reserved, and then when they have a dog, they're like they can't stop cuddling.
Well, like you these like big tough guys who don't talk, and they're like, oh, goody.
Yeah. But the thing is, why are you talking in third person? Like,
true.
That's the weirdest thing of all.
I don't know, but like I remember that being to me as a child. Like, don't worry, your parents are here.
The orphanage. They were like, don't worry, your parents will pick you up.
No, but like, if you're like really sick and like you're feeling like faint and you're not really sure what's happening, just like just saying I. Who's I? You don't know who I is when if someone says I'm here, you know.
Yeah,
it's
true.
like just like naming yourself gives that. But like giving animals clothing, I only think it works like, for example, with my dog being a hairless dog.
Yeah.
If it's
yeah.
cold, it needs clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if it's bald,
like,
it can
if
have
it
a hat or
has
something.
thick fur, why give it
Yeah,
extra
exactly.
clothing?
And
Because
it
that's
didn't-
the reason of having the fur is
Yeah.
to warm the
And
dog.
It didn't look like it fit anyways. It was
Yeah.
like
Oh.
very, very weird.
That
And
would
it
be
was a very
uncomfortable.
small, hairy
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
A large hamster. All right, but then I'm on the train. I'm on my HSL app, planning my way. Been planning it since yesterday. Looking at the times, looking at the buses, seeing like what's most optimal.
Imagine if you put this much effort into school, dude.
Yeah.
Respect,
And,
bro.
Yeah, I planned it perfectly, and the train just like came at the right time. I got 2 minutes left. I can take a little jog, you know, so I make it to the bus.
Yeah.
And I see the number of the bus I'm going to. It's leaving at the same time as my app is saying. I'm like, just make it like, yes!
Yeah.
Do a little jog, no problem. And then I'm on the bus. I'm there like, then the hubris comes. Then the hubris comes.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there almost happy, like, this finally went perfectly, like I planned it, and I'm gonna be exactly when I said I'm gonna be there. And then I start noticing the scenery is looking a little strange. The scenery is looking too good for Vantaa. There's like rivers and large trees. And I'm like, this doesn't look
He
like
went to
Vantaa.
Narnia.
And then I realize I open Google Maps and I'm going in the completely wrong direction. I'm going east instead of west.
So you got on the right bus, but it was going like the other direction.
and
of
it
the
left
bus.
exactly at the same time. So I was like,
Okay, that
this is
can be
my
confusing.
bus. I got no time. I'm running the bus. Yes, I made it. Oh shit, it's not going to the right direction. All right, I'm on that bus for like 15 minutes till I realize this. Then I get off. I'm somewhere like Sakakuya or something. Like
I have no idea what that is.
Lucky Alley
Yeah.
in English.
Ironically.
And then I'm so mad. I'm walking around, and then I take the same bus back.
Yeah.
Look at the same stuff again and get here.
What bus?
But 562.
Okay, yeah.
562.
Oh.
Makes perfect
yeah.
sense.
And then there's this woman sitting in front of me on the bus whose hair was actually like fishing line. It was the
Fishing line?
Yeah, like
Oh,
you know,
like fin.
seema.
Yeah.
What's that in English?
It's like, I think, is it just fishing
I
line?
have no idea.
I think it's
Probably.
fishing line.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
Hey,
pro
look,
fisher.
this woman has never heard of conditioner. She was like otherwise like alright, stylish, well groomed, but her hair was like a fishing line. I was like, how can that be? It looks so like if there should be like parental. What is it? The child care. If parents abuse a child and then you call.
Oh, like child protective services.
I wanted the hair protective services. It was looking so bad. Like, oh my god, please.
Social welfare as well.
Yeah. And then it was
We're very familiar with that here in Vanda.
No, honestly, it's funny because like I used as a child say social welfare because I was an idiot, and my parents still make fun of me for that.
I mean, it's not that wrong.
No,
like,
it isn't.
It is kind of like caring.
Yeah.
But just in the form of money.
Yes. And then this is like especially bad for me being this long on a bus because I get motion sick on buses. And I'm just sitting there like I'm
I
gonna
feel
barf
so
at
bad
any
for you.
moment. I'm gonna barf at any moment. And then before this stop, I'm getting off. Like what is it? Tool and
Tuulensuunti,
Yeah.
or something.
I'm sitting there. I'm ready to get off. I press the stop button. Then guess what?
Well,
There's a broken car in the middle of the road getting towed. Where are you getting towed? Oh! We got a guest. We got a guest coming in. We got a guest. I think it's a producer. The doorbell just rang.
Oh yeah, it is one of the producers.
It is the producer. Hello, welcome.
Hello, Mr. Producer. Good to have you back. Is there anything you'd like to say to our listeners right now?
I lied a lot about when I was gonna be here.
Yeah, you're not the only one, don't worry about it. Noah was just explaining how it took him like 3 hours to get here.
So now everything is all good. We got a producer to direct our conversation
Yeah,
very well. So it's all gonna be good.
No, he's
And
just
he's
playing
going
with the dog.
insane with dogs. He's going absolutely like a poppamies with dogs. It's insane. Oh, they're bonding.
Wow,
That's nice.
wow.
That
He
was
actually
fast.
got
That was
Coco to
fast.
come. That's-
Like animal man. He just
Yeah.
instantly like linked with this
Animal
insane
man.
dog.
I think if I ate anything that's making her lick my hand so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
that makes
yeah,
sense.
makes
I don't
sense.
think I did though, so.
Okay, so there was a car
Yeah.
being towed in the middle of the road just before my bus stop. And then I'm glad the bus driver made this like super risky move of going the opposite lane for a moment.
Oh.
To pass the thing.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's legal.
Yeah, it's probably not very legal, but I mean, he took the opposite lane anyways and just evaded the bus stop. And
Oh,
now
562
I'm
always
here.
does that. 562 have, in my opinion, the most like illegal activity out of any buses.
Okay,
Because
but-
every time in Jumbo,
Yeah.
they go past the red lights.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
people
yeah.
there,
I've
but they're
noticed
just
that as well.
zooming past the red lights.
But the thing is, 562 is always super late.
And it's always the worst bus. It's like the old buses
Yeah,
with no
yeah, yeah.
charger seats and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the
horrible.
614s, they're like pristine condition. And then
Pristine.
562, they always smell like beer. They always have people with like fishing line hair on them.
Oh yeah.
It's
And
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
always
I know
like
that
two
one.
people who are like really dodgy in the front seats, just like talking to the bus driver, and you're like, what's happening?
Yeah. Wait, I think that's just you probably. But yeah, it's good that we're all here now, and
Yeah, we are all here
yeah, without any further.
doing a great show. The producer is going. He has never been in this place before. Never been this.
He's been here before.
Oh.
He's been here.
But he just instantly, without saying anything, went to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Everyone
In the
goes to my
kitchen, bro.
The kitchen is the way to the man's heart.
But
That is what they
you
say.
don't wash your hands in the kitchen. That's a place of high hygiene. You go to the bathroom.
Especially with the coronavirus, bro.
Yeah, you go to the bathroom.
Wait, the producer has the coronavirus?
No.
That's dope, dude.
If you're gonna wash your hands.
He's American. He's too busy getting drafted.
Well, Andre said that his dad just came back from China
Oh.
and he went. Then he was in the psych exam with us. So
Yeah.
I don't know
we
if.
all have the same exposure levels except for Noah.
Wait, so
Wait, why would Noah not have? He's also in psych.
Oh yeah, he is. I'm just.
What? Okay, the producer.
Well,
The
the
producer
producer-
explained that we might have the
Yeah.
coronavirus.
So actually, this might be the last episode of the Clout Triangle
Yes,
podcast.
yes.
At least
And we
we
have
had
a
a good
theory
run.
that the coronavirus is a large advertising campaign, whatever game, video game, Plague Inc.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see why
It's
this
a
theory would be
collaboration
refuted.
between Corona and Plague Inc.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. they're like, "Hey, yo,
Unfortunately,
corona."
we do not have a fourth mic with us
Well, we
today.
do, but it has a cut in the wire.
Yeah, I mean,
The wire.
I don't know. It's like inside. There's a cut inside the wire. I don't know what Johan has been doing this, but if you look closely, there's a cut right there, and there's a little bit of copper poking out of there. So we otherwise.
Oh yeah, I was, dude. Okay, so this is a funny story actually. Our
So Johannes
family,
broke the mic.
our family has a copper mine, and this year, like the supply
Oh.
has been really bad.
Oh,
so
yeah.
our profits have been down, and we had to like reach a certain threshold of profits
Yeah,
by
yeah.
the end of 2019, or like our tax brackets would be different from last
Yeah.
year, and we'd have to do a whole lot of paperwork. So what I did was I opened the microphone, I unscrewed it, and
Yeah.
then I cut just a little piece of the
Oh,
copper
that
out of
makes
the wire.
sense.
I didn't know it would affect it.
No,
But
any
then,
of this
as it turns out,
So,
when we
To
tried to
break the
record last
threshold, you
time,
needed like 0.01 grams of copper.
The Finnish IRS is actually super specific
Oh, okay.
about
Yeah,
this stuff.
talking about
so.
that, are you excited for the new Pokemon games, Copper and Zinc?
That would be a great Pokemon game.
I mean, okay, but if you told someone 20 years ago, are you excited for the new Pokemon Sword and Shield, they would laugh in the same
20
way.
years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean? The first Pokemon game came out 1990. Wait, oh, it's 2020. I keep
Yeah.
forgetting. Yeah, okay, that makes perfect sense.
Kieran's still living in like the
2016.
2000s.
Like, I always think it's 2016 when I automatically think of
What?
a year.
What?
Okay, but
Why?
to be fair, 2016 was like the last good year if you think
No.
about it. After that, everything's kind of been going downhill.
What do you mean?
Okay, we had Pokemon Go.
No, I think before 2016.
What?
I think 2016 was still not a good year.
I thought it was pretty good.
I think that was like.
Okay, true, because
all the
Trump.
celebrities died and Trump got elected.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe 2015.
All
was the
celebrities
last
died
good
in
year.
2016. Maybe that's why it's like I've been traumatized that like
Yeah.
time hasn't passed since everyone just died.
2015 was when Star Wars came back.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
then
that
it just
makes it
became
infinitely
horrible.
worse.
I mean, episode 7 wasn't bad.
Episode 7 is aight.
Yeah,
Episode 8 is the worst thing to ever exist. And episode 9 is kind of
Honestly, I think they're all just alright.
No, Last Jedi.
Yeah, they're
Like-
not that bad.
They're all alright.
Why is the
Okay,
Skywalker? I
They
can
just-
understand
they
why you
just need
think
a
they're
little-
You wanna
alright.
hear
they
an
need a little more
analogy?
balls is what they need.
You wanna hear an
And
They
analogy?
need,
What
they
Brandon-
need more Ewan McGregor, let's be honest.
Yeah. Well,
He's
this
getting
is
his own series now.
Yeah.
producer. Please. This is what the Star Wars movies are, and some Marvel movies also. So
Disney.
let's think of movies as magic tricks. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. A good magic trick is like, there's like two main types. There's like magic trick that it's very personal, it's very close up. It's like pick a car and do this, and then you have no idea how they do it, right?
Yeah.
Then there's the big like blockbuster magicians like Chris Angels and whatnot that just straight up
David
levitate a
Blaine.
person like in front of an audience. And you know, like, you don't know how it's done, but you know there's like 100 people with lines doing something somewhere, right?
Oh, like Cats 2019.
Yeah, there's like...
that was a different kind of line.
Oh yeah, that was lines
lines
of
of
cocaine.
coke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lines
my
of
bad.
yeah. Well, you know that there's like you know that it's not real automatically. You don't know
Yeah.
how it's done,
Wait.
but the whole trick in itself, it's done anyways. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
it's too,
there's like
that's
there's
not
like
real.
so much
But
like
the thing
people
is,
helping
you don't. It doesn't matter if it's not real because it's still entertaining to watch.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
really
It's
isn't
still
if
like
it's Chris Angel.
that's like
David
the,
Blaine is a good magician.
that's
though.
like
in terms
yeah,
of
but David
entertaining.
Blaine is like, yo, I'm gonna be in this handcuffs for like 3 weeks
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then I break out of them. That's not real magic. No.
It's performance art.
David
kind
It's
of.
just
Blaine
like,
is the kind
I'm
of man
testing
who's
my
like,
body.
I've been studying with the Buddhist monks for 17
Yeah.
years, and
He's
now
like
I
the
can
Doctor
finally
Strange
cough out
of
blood.
the actual world.
David Blaine.
But yeah, and Star Wars is basically the blockbuster, and some other movies the
Yeah, but the thing
blockbuster
is-
magic tricks that
Yeah,
you're just
yeah.
like, it looks amazing, the plot it goes forward, but if you start thinking about it, it doesn't make any sense. But it's
Yeah, just like Infinity War.
just nice to watch. Well, Infinity War,
Actually,
I think,
it drives the plot
yeah, I think Infinity War
'Cause
makes
everyone-
sense.
in it.
Okay, yeah, true.
I think-
Hey, spoilers! 2-year-old spoilers.
Oh,
dude.
come
yeah,
on.
yeah,
Too
but
early.
like, what's wrong with Infinity War?
Okay, I mean the acting is like fine because
Yeah.
it's just the same actors
Yeah.
and all that. But I just think the fact that they tried to include everything that had no prior connections in like one movie.
Yeah, exactly.
it
that's
is
the-
ambitious
that's
and
why
everything,
that's
but-
why Endgame is a better movie.
Yeah, but anyway,
Because they don't have to do any of that. They
But-
just like drive the story
Yeah,
out to the
fair.
end.
it's
I understand
understandable of why they failed at doing that, because it's really hard to make movies in
Yeah.
general out of comic books, because comic books are probably, in my opinion, out of any like books or like novels, the most confusing thing.
Yeah.
Comic books, especially Marvel and DC, because they've
Yeah.
been going for so long that they have to come up with the most random stuff to make it
Yeah.
entertaining.
I mean, that's the same thing why the Dark Knight trilogy is so impressive because it's not from a single comic book. It's
It's
like
just-
adapted from several.
amalgamation.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's very realistic.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably the most realistic.
I mean, wait, isn't Kingsman based on a comic book?
I have no idea.
Maybe a graphic novel.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
fair.
What?
But, well, graphic novels are collections of comic books.
Yeah, but like many people separate the two still, as like, you know, you have graphic novels of Watchmen, Swamp Thing, V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
We don't call
Also,
them comic
the
books.
producer's trying to harvest the rest of the copper from my microphone.
No,
currently.
he's
No, I'm
trying
trying to see if it can be fixed, you know?
Producer is here.
No, he's more of a
being
Oregon
Tony
harvest.
Stark.
Yeah.
He harvests
Yeah.
organs more.
Oh, just like the band.
By the way, Robert Downey Jr.'s new movie Doctor Dolittle
horrible.
flopped.
It's
Wait,
it's
it came
atrocious.
out already?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
did.
did you see it?
It's horrendous. I saw the trailer. It looks horrendous.
Is
It's
it
like
out in
Philadelphia.
Finland?
I think it is.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. I mean, but it's surprising because they have a great cast. Like
Dr.
Rami
Dolittle
Malek
is
is
an
like
iconic
a gorilla.
Character.
What?
Yeah, Rami Malek is voicing a
Oh,
gorilla.
okay. I
yeah.
thought you
Isn't it
meant the
Rami
actor.
Malek?
Rami.
Yeah,
Rami.
whatever.
Who cares?
Pastrami.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Rami
it's
Malek.
like a good cast, and it's based on an iconic character,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
even know
yeah.
what that is. Like,
Dr. Dolittle.
yeah,
Have you never heard of Dr. Dolittle?
I've heard of it, but I've never done.
It's a guy who
research.
talks to animals.
And he's a doctor.
Well, no wonder it flopped. That sounds boring as hell, honestly.
What do you mean?
It's fire, but the new movie is not gonna be
Oh,
fire.
okay.
Like,
Okay.
but the biggest thing is Sonic's coming out on Valentine's Day.
Oh,
This is the
but-
On our
greatest-
Van Day.
Dude,
how many
Valentine's
things are
Day is-
happening?
Yeah, the new Tame Impala
Yeah.
album.
Let's go
Oh.
for dinner and then watch the movie.
Yeah, actually, our Vanhojen jatkot could just be going to watch the Sonic movie.
And then go verkkokauppa to listen to the Tame Impala album on the
Yeah.
Sundays.
Oh yeah, definitely. That sounds like a great plan for
Actually,
the day.
though.
Yeah, that's yeah. We just made up our plans.
With
And,
our-
no listener cares about this at all. It doesn't know what's happening right now.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by Tame Impala or Universal Music Studios.
Or PlayStation 5.
Is Tame Impala on Universal Music?
I don't know.
No, it's
No,
not.
but
Oh,
we're not sponsored by them anyway because they're gonna copy strike our podcast on YouTube for
Yeah,
just
true.
saying
Yeah.
music.
Yeah, We are so good at.
We could just say Eminem, Jay-Z, Macklemore, and now all of a sudden we got our whole thing.
No, but
covered.
if we say Macklemore, we're just gonna
We're gonna
lose
have to bleep
all of
those
our
in post.
listeners. Yeah. All right.
What
but-
were we talking about?
PlayStation 5, but I'm
No,
not.
No,
no.
we never were talking
Oh,
about.
yeah,
that.
we were talking about
the-
Robert Downey
everything
Jr.
that's
as
gonna
well.
We
be
were
released on
talking
Groundhog
about-
Day.
Yeah.
We were talking about Robert Downey Jr. Like before we started talking about movies, like we always do.
Yeah.
But anyways, dude, do you think Robert Downey Jr. cares if the movie flopped though? He's
No.
basically like Tony Stark in real life.
I
at
mean,
this
now
point.
he's just
Except
like
he's not a good like engineer.
he's just very project driven right now.
Yeah.
He's,
yeah.
I guess he just wants to make good stuff. No, he doesn't really care. But
But like, what is he gonna do now?
I mean,
In
he
the
has
future.
his own producing company
Hmm.
that produces. They're
Like-
making a TV show or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. And they made the YouTube Red show about that's a documentary show about like AI.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It had like 30 million views. on
That,
there.
wait, really?
Yeah, the first episode is free.
This actually sounds like
And
Tony Stark.
Robert Downey Jr. is like, oh,
What do you think of YouTube Red?
I mean, is it
I
even
don't want to pay
available in
for
Finland?
It is.
Because like when it came out, it was only in like Canada and America.
Like there's
or
some
something.
interesting stuff there. Like didn't Vsauce have like
The
a
only
series
the
there?
only
Yeah.
YouTube Red show
Yeah.
that I actually wanted to watch was Minefield, and that's free now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, 'cause I
I've
don't
never
like
felt the
YouTube
need to
Red.
buy it. And PewDiePie was supposed to have one, but
Scare
then
PewDiePie
he said the
season
N-word
2.
and it got cancelled.
Oh, oh.
I would have wanted Scare PewDiePie season 2 though.
Yeah.
Honestly.
All right.
No longer ad friendly.
I
Except for Raid Shadow Legends, who did sponsor
Dude, what
this.
is it with that game? It
It's
looks so
beautiful.
bland. It just looks like every other mobile
Exactly.
RPG. But
Yeah.
every content
'Cause
creator is like getting
The
sponsored
like
by
the
it.
advertisers for that game
Yeah,
understand the game of
Yeah, yeah,
advertising
yeah.
compared to like everything else. It's like Wendy's.
but like, okay,
They just put someone smart.
Pyro, internet historian,
Mhm.
Misfits, PewDiePie,
talking to your
everyone's,
mic.
yeah,
Every single
everyone's
person.
everyone's getting sponsored by Raid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about this the last time. I don't know if you
Yeah, we
remember.
did.
That's
Did
why
we?
it's a meme.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, and it's gonna be funny because they're like, wait,
Wait, but did we talk about this on the podcast that failed or the one that actually worked?
The one that
Episode
actually
2.
worked.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it episode
But-
3? Yeah, we did. We did a podcast last week on a Monday.
But
it was
my
highly
copper
cursed.
harvesting didn't.
It was highly cursed, and Johannes had broken his mic
Yeah.
somehow. So I don't know. It didn't really work
But I
out.
feel
But
like-
we had some interesting things. We have Joseph Stalin as a
Yeah.
guest on that show.
Yeah, he appeared with us, and
Yeah,
and
we-
it wasn't the Joseph Stalin that died from like a cerebral hemorrhage. It was the young Joseph Stalin that
Yeah.
was actually good looking. and
Joseph
that everyone
Stalin the
loved.
second.
Yeah,
Hot Joseph Stalin.
hot Joseph Stalin.
Yeah, yeah.
That
Just
sounds
Google,
like a Rick and
just
Morty
Google
character.
young Joseph Stalin. You know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
We're sponsored by the late USSR.
and then we talked about how Joseph Stalin had roots, like her mother was in ABBA, right?
yeah.
we talked
Oh,
about that.
yeah. So he's actually half Swedish and half Eastern Mongolian, right?
Nonetheless, we then also discussed the policy of how we're gonna get guests on this show.
Yes.
Oh yeah. How's that gonna work now? Because the podcast isn't like
Whoa,
audible.
okay.
No,
we
Mike's yes.
Yeah, actually.
no, we do.
We do.
But we had our ideas for
We do.
specific wording
Yeah.
that they have to say.
Yes,
I
we
remember
have.
it had something to do with Disney.
We have.
Are you like holding all of your like guests hostage?
No, no, it's
No,
like
no.
They have to listen to the
Say the
podcast.
words.
We
And
have a
then-
code
yeah,
word. We have
yeah.
a code
We
word
had
or
two, in a
phrase.
way.
We had two. One was musky apples.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other was disvengers.
Should we explain the context behind this?
No, because we're not gonna use those anymore. Those
Yeah,
are
yeah.
all code words.
But like, should we explain how we got these code words?
Well, if we thought if Elon Musk buys Apple, it would be called musky apples.
yeah,
and
or
then if
he makes his own sister company for Tesla.
yeah, and
that's
then you
called
were like
Musky
that, and then
Apples.
you guys were like that doesn't make any sense because Disney owns Avengers, so would it be Disvengers?
Yeah.
And then they were like,
yeah.
yeah.
And this Star Wars.
Anyways, the code word is coming up in this episode, so if you want to be a guest on the show, please listen till the end so you hear what the code
What
word
if,
is.
what
Not
if the
this Star
producer is
Wars.
gonna leak our code word to the IB group? chat?
True.
Did you say true?
What?
Okay. Yeah.
I-
But
Lie detector. Did you say true?
confused
Yeah,
for a
that was
second.
cursed.
Yeah.
Kieran's like the Dr. Phil of our podcast now.
Yes.
Did you say
Anyways,
true?
I have breaking news
Oh.
from last year.
From last
Wait,
wait,
what?
Yeah.
that's
No,
not how
no.
breaking news works.
Yeah.
I don't have a mic, so it's not like I can spoil it.
It's important information.
Oh,
It's world changing.
wait, okay. Now I think you set the bar a little too high now.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be like HSL is cancelled.
No. This is
That
the
would be our dream.
this is the article title here,
HSL is gone.
and it's a true story,
Yeah.
a true news story. Here we go. Florida man has baffling solution to preventing Hurricane Dorian
Of course.
devastation.
Did he say shoot at it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Here, okay,
Throw a
so
grenade in it.
listen, guys. I think this guy really has some points.
Oh, Florida man. I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all know a Florida
Yeah.
man.
Uh,
Wait,
So-
wasn't Florida man at your house on Friday?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
his name is
He shipped
Palm
here.
Bay. His name is Palm Bay.
Palm Bay.
Palm Bay.
That's not
yeah.
his name.
It is.
No. There's
No,
nothing
no,
more
it's
Florida.
I'm sorry.
Native.
That's the where he lives.
Yeah, okay.
From Palm.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, that's the same thing as
Bay.
naming a
Oh,
Finnish man. Like,
This news segment is great off to a great start. But here we go. In a video shared by Florida Today, journalist
by
Olive
Mr.
Vasquez,
Palm Bay.
and don't interrupt me anymore, interviews a Palm Bay native who'd been giving the matter of hurricane some thought. He says, and I quote, "I can't see how they haven't come up with a way yet to combat these storms yet. They keep saying that it's going to hit all this warm weather and warm water. We have a navy. Why don't the navy come and drop ice into the warm water so it can't get
Oh,
going as
Lord.
fast as it's
Oh
going?"
my god.
That's actually true. Right?
Warming to his theme, he went on, and quote, there have gotta be ways to combat this instead of pointing at it and saying, no, it's getting worse. Yeah, we know it's getting worse, but you keep telling us it's the warm weather, the wind. We have an air force.
Oh my
And
god.
we also have a space force
Why-
now, thanks to President Trump.
Why don't we get some planes to fly around it and get the winds going in the opposite way, or the navy that goes circles and fight it the other way?
That's how the Flash gets rid of fire.
Yeah, it's
He like throws his hands out and then he makes
he
tornadoes.
just spins so
Yeah.
hard.
So now we understand why Trump is making a space force.
Yeah,
He clearly saw this article
makes
and
sense.
and
Because
thought,
space storms.
yeah, we can like prevent the supernovas from happening. Just like
Yeah.
shoot the sun at a couple of times.
No, but they're
Stop
called-
right there,
solar
you
flares,
criminal
right?
scum! And then shoot a couple of nukes at the sun. It will calm down.
They're called Space Force, so they can also help when people have too much like stuff in their house.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
they just create space.
Yeah, it's like the self-storage force.
Yeah.
But
Self-storage
dude, this is
force.
like on the same level as the guy who sent a letter to Barack Obama when he was in the White House and said, "Why don't we fly a helicopter around Africa and consistently drop food to solve world hunger?"
Yeah. Why
Well,
not?
it's true. Well, why don't we do it? Dude, it's simple.
Dude, bro. But did you hear about the good Florida man recently? Like
The
the
good
greatest
Florida
man,
man.
who volunteered and
Wait, are
went
we
to
allowed to say his name?
he went to Australia to fight the fires, but died.
Really?
Yeah, the Florida man.
Did he die punching the fires?
No, he didn't.
He was like calling the Air Force, combat the fires
I
immediately.
don't know. I think he died in a plane crash going to Australia or something.
Oh, that's
Really?
just lame then. That's like.
Wait, actually,
Oh, I do remember how he died. I just know he died while going to Australia to fight the fires.
It's just like.
dude, but if the plane crashed, that would just create more fires, right?
Not if it crashed in the ocean.
True.
Unless the ocean
Dude,
catches
why
on
don't all
fire.
planes just crash into the ocean? Then we wouldn't have any fires from plane crashes.
Wait, but-
Then it's outside the environment.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
What?
doesn't hurt anything.
Isn't ocean part of the environment?
No. It's
Oh.
math
No,
related to
ocean is
science,
just
kid.
water, Kieran.
Yeah.
Well, especially if the front of the plane falls off, then it's good to have it outside the environment.
Wait,
Yeah.
planes can fall off.
Okay, so, anyways, so should we start a startup company that specializes in crashing planes only into oceans?
Like, no, like you're just sitting
Are
there.
you tired of crashing into
yeah,
buildings
it's a-
in Manhattan?
You mean Manhattan?
Manhattan.
You mean
Oh,
Manhattan?
I'm sorry, I didn't see the D in the word.
I am not saying D. I'm going Manhattan. It's a sign. It doesn't. It's a producer say it.
Manhattan?
Yeah.
Manhattan.
You don't say Manhattan.
But
It doesn't matter.
you're
The
all
man doesn't
incorrect.
have a hat.
It's not
the
a D,
man
it's not a T,
doesn't
it's
have
Manhattan.
a hat.
There's
no,
nothing.
Kieran, nobody's saying a D, Kieran.
You didn't say a D either.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nobody's saying like a D,
Okay, no
Kieran.
one's saying a D. But
Okay,
there's
no
T.
D's here on this table,
But there's
guys.
no T's
No Ds.
either. There's no T's either. No word has double T's. It's just
Guys,
nothing.
time for a D check.
Hey, oh, you know there's a vibe check? From now on it's Corona check.
Dude,
That's not funny.
It's not funny, it's just to make sure that I don't get infected.
Well, we are probably already
Yeah.
infected.
Before the startup, so we basically have just like a man sitting in like the front row of an airplane. The moment it starts crashing, he just punches the pilot unconscious, drives it, and takes it to the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it
like
would
a
have like
GoFundMe campaign.
it would have like spare motors that kick on and then fly you to the
Yeah,
ocean.
yeah.
Like,
It's like an
Spare
autopilot.
motors that kick on.
Yeah.
They don't stop the plane from crashing.
Yeah.
They just crash the plane into the water
they
instead.
like guide
Yeah,
the
exactly.
plane into the water.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Like
we don't
instead
have
of
enough
like
money.
cutting it to the airport and like landing on the airport, they cut it to the water so we
And-
can crash into the water.
They don't make an emergency landing. They
No.
just crash the plane into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can market it by saying, we promise if you hire us, you will never crash onto land
Yeah.
or into any buildings or
Yeah.
natural environments like
Yeah.
forests.
What if there's a building in the ocean?
Oh
Well,
no.
shit.
Oh
didn't
yeah, we
think of
didn't
this.
think of Atlantis. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good point.
And like,
Yeah.
the, what you call
Or
it?
the
Those
Bermuda
Well, I
Triangle.
think we got some bad press from that Malaysia flight. that we were operating.
Wait, what Malaysia flight? I
Yeah,
haven't
what?
seen it in ages. Oh, wait, neither has anyone else.
Oh boy.
So many people disappeared.
Oh yes.
That's not really funny.
2020
honestly.
been a great year so far. We almost hit
This
World
happened in
War
like
Three.
2017.
Yeah, wait, what?
World War Three and the coronavirus
Like,
kicking
what's
off
gonna
the
kill
year
us first,
in a
you know?
good way, and we are talking over each other. 2020 is kicking off in a real good way here. Nobody's gonna die or disappear, right?
It's not even February, and we've already had like a threat of global war, threat of a massive like disease.
Alex,
Epidemic.
that's what I just said.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
but okay.
clarifying.
But dude, this is like, it's like a battle royale, but just without a zone. It's just 3 different kinds of zones that are
No,
just
no, no,
randomly
no. There
opening
is a zone,
in
but
different
no one
areas.
knows where it is, and
Yeah.
it's really small.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Lapland.
probably, yeah, or no,
It's just
Lapland
Lapland.
already
The
had.
coronavirus was reported there.
No.
Yeah.
But then they
'Cause
like
there was nothing.
they declared it to be non-coronal.
And then they also said that if the coronavirus is there, like, would it survive that long?
No.
Oh
of
yeah,
how
because it's
cold
so
it is.
cold.
Same thing with Greenland.
Yeah, you just like chill in the snow for a bit.
Yeah, I mean,
Coronavirus is gone.
Yeah, but then hypothermia comes.
they bought the upgrade, the cold-resistant upgrade. Now,
Oh.
you know.
And now they have the airborne upgrade, and
No, but there.
yeah, it's
Well,
just
it's-
a whole thing.
It was already a virus, so it could mutate all these things really fast.
Like
Yeah.
I've actually had this weird thing that my nose has been clogged up almost the whole like week.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but I
stop
think
holding
that's-
your hands very
My-
sensually.
No, please, I need your support.
Well, my what you call it? Right nostril has been clogged for the last 5 years.
Dude, did you know that like
Kieran's just had
Have
the
you heard of-
coronavirus for 5 years.
Have you heard
I'm
of
just giving you
nasal spray? Nasal
They
spray?
don't help. Bro.
novel?
Oh, like that salt shit that you spray up your nose. You're just like.
Oh yeah.
No, that's still crack cocaine. So
Hey, why are you playing footsie with me? Stop touching my foot.
Dude,
feet
I-
with your feet.
Okay.
You can't hold your hand anymore, but you
yeah,
can still play
yeah,
footsie with
because
you.
we have socks on, so the virus can't transmit it. Dude, guys, please don't clip this out of context.
Yeah, I was gonna say something. No, I don't remember. Oh yeah, I have my nose being clogged up, and that's
On Epic.
yeah, and that's
The way the news goes. Anyways,
The
so-
nose goes.
Okay, but did you know that like 90% of people can't breathe through both nostrils
I
at
mean,
the same
yeah,
time?
No one does that.
yeah,
You
no,
breathe through
that's
one
what
at a
that was
time.
my
Yeah. Cycles.
that's
Yeah.
where I was going with that.
Yeah.
Like we only breathe more through one nostril
Yeah.
at the same time.
So
And they have, get this, they have different attributes.
Fire
What?
and
They have
water.
different attributes.
what
Listen,
do you
listen.
mean?
Okay.
Fire and water.
Fire resistance,
Yeah.
Fire immunity.
inventory upgrades.
All right,
22.
all right, shut. When
Shot. That's Kieran's right nostril right now.
and
Am I right?
the nostrils actually switch during the day.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like they like go from, you can control it by meditation. You can switch it.
Yo, Noah, what are you doing right now?
I'm
I'm
controlling.
meditating to switch from my right nostril to my left nostril. My left nostril is better at smelling
Alex.
than my right nostril, and I want to smell this nice chilled cake.
All this, like, the week that I've been spent talking about being a Buddhist, like, going
Yeah.
up mountain. Like, you go up a mountain for a year, you come back to like, what have you learned?
I can control which nostril I breathe
No, no,
out.
no.
Wait. They have different attributes. All right.
Wait. Before you go into that.
Fucking hell.
Dude, so I'm just imagining a meeting of like Buddhist monks, and they're like, this week I discovered the path to inner peace.
No, like
I found that the true
Yeah.
purpose in my life is
Yeah.
to spread love and positivity to all realms.
And then it goes to the next guy.
my left nostril.
yeah, the monks, they never tell you like what's up with
Yeah,
all
yeah.
They never do the secret. You will learn in time, and then after 50 years, one day it's just like, oh my god.
That's just a
This
double
whole
up.
time they've been teaching me how to switch which nostril I've been breathing from.
Yeah.
And then the Shaolin
Humans
monks.
only use 20% of their brain and 50% of their nose.
Dude, no, like, every Buddhist learns how to switch noses, but then Shaolin monks have
Noses?
switch nostrils. But Shaolin monks have learned how to have both nostrils breathing at the same time. And they're
Yeah.
just like, that's why they're immune to pain. Because the attributes, when they add up together, create pain immunity.
Wait, no, what were the different attributes?
Okay, here we
You
go.
have
Let me
to
explain.
interrupt me.
So I listened. This information comes from a Harvard psychiatric doctor. I don't know how to say it. Who also has been studying Eastern medicine.
Oh, okay.
So,
well,
but, I mean, but this is like actually like just like biology, okay? The neurons in the right nostril are connected to the parts of the brain that like control like passion and physical activity, like that sort of stuff.
So like physical stuff.
Physical stuff
Yeah.
and passionate stuff and more like energetic stuff. The right nostrils, the neurons there are connected to the like, what do you call them? Nerves. The nerves there are connected to the parts of the brain that control those. And the left side is then the part of the brain that gets people to calm down and focus more. And will slow down in their
So which
thinking.
one is clogged for Kieran?
Am I right? But that doesn't
So
make
then
sense.
you don't have any passion.
But
That does make sense.
okay,
Yeah, that kind of does.
But I don't have focus either.
Wait, so
But what if you breathe out of your mouth? What if you just...
I mean, usually breathing through your mouth is causes more like anxious feelings.
Hey, I breathe through my mouth mainly.
Because that causes you to like go to your chest more, right?
Yeah,
when you
yeah.
breathe.
That actually makes sense.
Which lung is connected to the passion part? I assume it's the same for the right lung is the passion lung.
Now we're going outside of my
Wait,
expertise.
so-
my lungs are
I'm
dead.
a nostril expert, all right? I know nothing about
So,
lungs.
so if you only use one of your nostrils at a time, do you only use one of your lungs at a time, or does one nostril affect both of the lungs equally?
I don't know how they affect your
I
lungs.
think we need
But
to do
okay,
some tests.
you
Lie
can.
on the table and then breathe. Close your right
I mean-
nostril, and then we'll put our hands
No, 'cause-
on both of your lungs.
I mean,
and
you
then
can
we'll
test
see
it
which
right
one
now. You can like
inflates.
just breathe like once to
Yeah.
the body, and you can clearly see like when which one is more open, and then
Yeah.
it's actually a form of meditation to just sit and breathe and focus on which one is more open, and then notice this change, and then sit in the like feeling of noticing the change, and then that makes you more aware. And that's why some people meditate in the evenings to like activate the left nostril, so they can
then they
sleep easier.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's interesting.
But it's funny how
Yeah.
this went back to lungs because then the coronavirus affects the lungs.
Shut up, Kieran.
It's the respiratory.
We know we have the coronavirus, but
Dude, there's
there's
nothing we
nothing-
can
yeah.
do. We have to wait for
Yeah.
the vaccine.
yeah.
Oh, wait, no, we're
It's a
anti-vax.
virus. It's
So-
a virus. You can't vaccinate
Oh yeah.
viruses.
I mean, but you can still heal it.
Yeah, but in any case, I was gonna say the reason I was asking about
But
the
the
lungs.
coronavirus, it's not that bad. It only kills
Hey.
old people.
Producer, when
Honorary member.
a council member
When
of
a
the
real
Clout
member
Triangle
of the
podcast is making a point, you don't interrupt him at the word at. You don't interrupt him
Okay,
right
okay.
there.
It's fine. It's
No
fine.
sentence ends in
I
like
forgive you.
I don't.
You will not get the electric
because
chair.
right after you also interrupted me.
Okay, so the reason I was asking about the lungs
Yeah.
was not to find out which one is which, but rather because I'm really concerned if Kieran has been breathing through one nostril and it only affects one lung. One of his lungs has been inactive for 5 years, and I don't think that's healthy. I think he's gonna die soon.
That's why I got pneumonia, bro.
Yeah.
You take an MRI of his chest. One lung is like normal.
Yeah,
looking,
one
and
is
the
like
other
collapsed.
just like shriveled.
Yeah,
Like a grape.
yeah.
Oh god.
Like a raisin. Like a
You got
raisin.
one grape and one raisin.
But at least they know how to do surgery on a grape, so they can.
I think that's the code word right there. Srape.
What is scrape?
Shriveled lung grape. Shrape.
Shrape. I mean, that is a good code word. I give you that.
I don't want to go to school and have people in the corridors yelling, "Shrape! Shrape!
Shrape. That'd be funny. Just imagine like you have a whole crowd chanting Shrape. Shrape. Shrape.
Especially if they're in a circle all wearing hoods, like walking in a circle, you know, rotating.
Who walks in a circle?
Classic Ku Klux Klan moment.
Ah, yes.
Wait a
I think
minute.
we're on a watch list.
You are. I'm Ginger.
Hi Ginger, I'm out.
Is there like a thing that if you're ginger, they're like, no, we don't have to put him in the watch list. We already have a list of gingers.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this is relates to the video I sent Kieran yesterday that was saying the only Irish character in Harry Potter was the only character that was constantly involved with blowing stuff up. Like, what was the name?
Seamus.
Yeah, Seamus something is
Seamus
the only
Finnegan.
person in Harry's class who's from Ireland, like canonically.
Yeah.
And then in all of the books, like whenever they're learning potions or something, he's always like, oh, if I change this word to this, it's gonna blow up. And then he like makes a mess in all of the classrooms. So I don't know if J.K. Rowling has something against the IRA or like what this is about. but-
Yeah.
IRA.
Oh yeah, we're actually housing some IRA prisoners of war, and you can probably hear them creaking upstairs right now.
No, they won't.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It's
our
not
mics aren't that good.
Yeah, it's not that good. Next time, instead of just having audio, you might also have video.
Yeah.
To watch us from. There's a webcam coming my way.
And the webcam has a mic as
And
well.
the webcam has a mic, but I don't know how good it is.
Yeah.
But it's a high quality webcam.
Yeah.
It's super
It's at least
sharp.
240p.
Wait, what? You can get that high? I use 5p.
Oh, so it's just like
Five
5 pixels in like the form of
5 by 5 square.
no, that would be 25 pixels.
Yeah.
No, but it's a 5
Because
by
1080p is.
Oh yeah,
1920
true.
by 1080.
That's true. Actually.
So 5p would be like 5.
So it would be 25. So one for each color.
Yeah.
Oh, you did incorrectly.
Yeah?
Wait, I wasn't even sure what I was saying, but it worked out. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Accidental scientist Kieran.
Imagine I accidentally cure something.
Yo.
Coronavirus.
No, let's not talk about the coronavirus.
What if your blood has the like here? Well, you have a gene like.
I mean, you have the rarest blood type, right?
No.
Oh wait, no,
Um,
always the rarest.
Yeah, always.
I have the rarest.
You have O.
No,
No,
it's
AB
O
negative.
minus.
Oh
Oh,
my.
it's O negative.
I don't know,
Yeah,
because
think
I don't
so.
even know my blood type. How do people know that?
We tested
Is it like
in
the
ninth
taste
grade.
or?
No, you didn't. We did a test.
I
in
know
ninth
joke.
grade.
Yeah.
We
In
Wait,
biology.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
did a
also
test
did.
in
I did.
ninth grade where we tested our
But I
blood
did it in
type,
8th grade in
and I have
Japan.
AB plus,
Oh.
I think I
aka
have
the
O plus.
golden blood.
Yeah.
No, but that's not rare. It's just the best one because you can get blood
it
from
is rare.
everyone.
It is
Yeah,
rare.
yeah, but it's not the most rare.
Yeah, I know.
'Cause, like,
I think I have O positive. I like
That's
how you're
really
just
good,
telling all
right?
the.
rarest.
No.
Dude, I like how the first thing on Google when you write the rarest is blood type. It comes
Nah,
up
it's just
right away.
listening to us. I think.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Okay, so
AB
Oh, maybe,
negative
yeah,
AB negative.
is
Oh,
the,
it's the rarest.
rarest.
Okay.
0.6. B negative is the second rarest,
Oh.
and AB positive, which is mine, is the third rarest.
Because
So 3.54%, I think.
O plus and A plus. Because O plus and A plus are 1 in 3 people have it.
Oh. Okay.
Because O is just the worst thing to have when you need blood, but the best thing to have when you want to give other people blood. Because O
Yeah.
can only take O, but can give to any.
Yeah.
AB is the other way around.
AB
It can
can
take
take
any, but
everything.
can only
Yeah,
give
yeah. I
to
mean,
any.
AB positive is the narcissist blood. You
Yeah.
kind of like
Yeah.
give to the people as
Yeah.
much, but you can take from anyone.
And O plus is the
Well, fits
opposite.
you perfectly.
O plus
thank
is the donator's blood. Like
Oh,
he's
yeah,
just like, hey
yeah.
yo, let me just give everyone some blood.
Oh,
I
yeah.
bet Onni has O+, dude.
Oh, swear to
Yeah.
God. Yo, on the job.
Okay. Have you guys done the what is it, Rich Myers personality
Yeah,
test?
yeah.
Me and Johannes are pretty similar.
We had the exact same, except Kieran had introvert and I had extrovert. But like our
So
other
what, do
three,
you remember like the
INFP.
code word, like the like diplomat?
Yeah,
or-
he's his
mine was debater.
and mine is mediator.
I'm a debater also.
Yeah,
Are you two really good at debating?
No, but it's interesting.
I'm not.
Interesting to like look
So
at.
neither of
Shut
you are
up!
master debaters.
Yeah, but it's about, it's like there was a lot of stuff that I was like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Same.
And like we had really good, because you know it shows like what fictional characters and famous people
Oh, yeah.
have yours. We had like Joker.
Good Joker, Tyrion Lannister.
Yeah, and then we had. Was Sherlock Holmes one? I don't
No.
remember.
No.
No.
I had Johnny Depp and J.R. Tolkien.
Well, we had
'Cause-
Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, Jack Sparrow. That's true. Yeah.
But mediator, that doesn't make sense for me.
I mean, it kind of does.
I'll bounce from a fight. Like,
No, but like, okay, but you wouldn't be the one to instigate.
oh
a fight
hell no,
either.
I don't want to fight anyone.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still, I don't believe that those tests are always a little
Correct.
like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, there's only so much that they can know through like a
Yeah,
scale.
yeah. I mean, there are a few
Interview
points,
would work better.
few points that work,
Yeah.
but otherwise it was kind of off.
Yeah.
Like the fact that it said that they are very insensitive, and there was
Yeah.
like, that makes sense on my part because people get pissed at me all the time of making like jokes or
Yeah.
just points.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are some parts that make so much sense. Like mine was like loves to lock themselves in their room and just think about like stuff. I'm like,
Yeah, that is it.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
And also they're like coming up with ideas all the time, but never like doing anything with them or focusing on them everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
maybe, I don't know.
No, but like the thing is, they can't be completely accurate because there's not only 16 different personalities.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a mix.
Every
It's a
person
mix.
that you know has a different personality,
It's a
like at
mix.
least to some extent.
It's more like a triangle.
Except
a
I'm gonna
cloud
imagine.
triangle.
Oh.
Hey
my
guys, he said the
Lord.
name of the podcast. This
That
is where we
means we
clap.
have to wrap it
What
up.
are we? Some kind of Suicide Squad?
Well, I
That
should
was
take my
actually a
Suicide
similar
Squad shirt
moment.
out.
Dude,
What are we, some kind of Avengers Endgame?
What are we, some kind of Disvengers?
what are we, some kind of Ant-Man and the Wasp?
What are we, some kind of Ant-Man and the rectal area of Thanos?
Oh, that's a good reference.
But I mean, at least
My
Doctor
favorite
Strange said the name of the movie coming up. It wasn't in the movie.
yeah.
You know.
That was like 2015, right? When he sent Endgame.
No, this is the end
It's
game.
in Infinity War.
No, but wasn't it like earlier when there was like a big conference and then
Age of
someone
Ultron.
said like
Is it?
the end game is approaching? or
Is it
something.
Infinite?
Yeah.
It's Infinity War then.
I don't know.
I don't think it's any other movie.
If it was Doctor Strange, he wasn't in Age of Ultron.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, because he first appeared in his own one.
Yes.
When he gave the
Dude, how
stuff
whack
to-
is it that it's not gonna be a scary movie after all?
Yeah.
After they
the
announced that
second
it was
Doctor
gonna be-
Strange movie,
Yeah.
the director got
I was
fired.
so hyped.
They're going again. I mean, we should just do a movie show
Yeah.
Honestly.
separately.
Because we all like movies and know about
Yeah,
them.
let's like videotape a show with a webcam
Yeah.
where we go watch a movie and then just review it and
reaction channel.
react.
Yeah,
In the movie theater, let's just set up the webcam in front of our faces and do
yeah, like right above the projector.
You
Like,
can't
sorry,
record
guys.
here.
Yeah.
We're like, oh no, we're recording us.
recording us. Yeah, I know, yeah.
But it'd be like, wait, is that legal?
Yeah, is it actually legal to like
I mean, I
record
would say
other
no
stuff
because
in
of
the
the
movie?
sound is
Yeah.
still in the.
True.
And if you're crying, but there's no sound or anything, they still know something sad's gonna happen.
Yeah, and also
That's
not
not why
about
it's illegal to record movies.
Yeah, because
It's illegal
feelings-
to record movies for
feelings are
spoilers.
subjective. What we feel during the movie and how we react is subjective, though.
Yeah,
So it wouldn't be copyrighted.
Unless you're
but
watching
if
Cats.
we would mute
because
it,
everyone loves that movie.
if we would mute the recording, then I would think it would be illegal.
But they
then
wouldn't
we
trust us.
and
Yeah,
then we
yeah.
dub it afterwards. So
Hey, Johnny,
oh!
don't do that! No, Johnny, don't touch it! No, Johnny!
Yeah.
Why was your movie like a person named Johnny who was like making someone really uncomfortable?
I don't know. Here's Johnny!
Oh,
It's just Shining Part 2 Electric
Did
Boogaloo.
did anyone go see the sequel to The Shining?
is
Has
there
it
a
come out?
sequel to
Dr.
The
Sleep?
Shining?
I think so.
I have the book. Doctor Sleep.
Oh.
Or I haven't
Dude, there's
finished,
so
which
many
is horrible.
doctors.
Well, yeah, there are a lot of doctors in the
No,
world.
I mean movies.
I mean, yeah, because doctors are a
Doctor
thing.
Dolittle,
Yeah.
Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange scary movie. That's not actually a scary movie because the director got fired. And Doctor
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's
I mean, they made a
TV
TV movie
series.
though. They made a one TV episode movie thing.
Didn't they just make a? Wasn't it just a special episode?
They
That's
made
like an
one.
hour
I mean, but
long.
those are called TV movies. They have a higher budget. And
Who the hell calls them TV
they
movies?
made
Oh,
one-
they call, dude. The final episode of Prison Break. Oh, the final episode before they announced season 5.
Which was bad.
Yeah.
How do they have 5 seasons of a show about
and then-
breaking out of prison?
and
They
then-
break out of prison in the first season.
Yeah. Well, it's not only breaking out of prison.
After that, it's
Escaping, getting into a prison, breaking out
Yeah.
again, escaping, working for the government,
and taking down the
dying,
government.
faking your own death, and getting into a prison in India.
No, it wasn't India. It was
Okay,
like,
never mind. But okay, the final, so to say, episode of Prison Break was a movie, a TV movie,
Yeah.
and they actually showed it in movie theaters first.
Yeah. Well, wasn't it same with BBC's Sherlock? Because all of the episodes are like 2 hours long.
No, they're an hour
No,
long.
they're like hour
Yeah.
to hour and a half, but they're not movies. They don't have a
They're
higher
just-
budget. They're episodes,
they're
and
TV
it's like
episodes.
there's like, is it like 4 episodes a season?
6.
Yeah.
6. It's like 4, 6, 7, 6. I
Yeah,
think.
and it's great.
It is really
great
It's
all
a,
the way
it's a
through.
brilliant show.
Yeah. Did you guys watch Dracula?
Yes.
No,
I finally
that's
started.
next
I
on
finally
our
started
list
watching
after Witcher.
Dracula. I'm not far though.
I heard our friend Arwen said that the first episode of Dracula is like a movie as well. Is it?
I mean, they're all like
Oh,
1
okay,
hour
okay.
and
They're long.
30 minutes.
Okay.
That's
But
why.
yeah,
it's
because she
shorter.
said like the first episode could be just a standalone movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it's like one of the best Netflix originals.
Witcher.
No.
I'm just joking. I just have a fanboy
You're
to it because I love the game.
You're just yolking. You're buffing up, getting those muscles,
Yeah, you're just
yolking.
drinking yolk.
That's
Straight
how
down
you-
the hatch.
That's
That's
how you
my
get-
new favorite way to say that you're getting buff, getting yolked.
Dude,
Yolked.
getting shredded, dude.
Shredded. Okay, talking about Shredded. Shredder, one of the best villains of any TV
God.
show of all time.
Dude,
Actually-
I can't talk about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with you after what you said this week.
Oh no, we're not mentioning
Yeah.
that anywhere.
Okay, but
No,
anyway.
I don't know what they're talking about, just for your knowledge.
But dude, we've talked about the C word virus so many times this podcast.
The
that-
coronavirus?
Dude, okay, listen. if because you know YouTube has an algorithm that like suits through stuff. If there's a keyword about the C word virus and it looks through our podcast, it'll have like 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 12 minutes, 18 minutes.
Yeah, but it doesn't
And it's-
matter.
Yeah, it's not like we're gonna get money
matter.
anyways.
It makes no difference if we talk about Ebola or coronavirus. It makes no
Johnny,
difference.
what do you want?
Tony, coronavirus, it's fine.
Hey, sparish moody.
Okay, now we've angered the IRA, the Chinese government, and the Italian
Wait,
New
no,
York
no.
mob in one episode.
You've angered the IRA. They're still on my side.
Conoscenore the pornore.
Oh no! it
Okay,
turned
now
into
every
a
single
Lovecraftian
mafia in
monster.
Italy. Talk about Lovecraft.
Oh my.
Nicolas Cage, new movie.
What?
Oh yeah.
The color
Yeah,
of
yeah.
space or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait,
I want to
are
see
you-
it so bad.
They make you look so bad.
People are saying that Nicolas Cage, he's like insane with acting, you know, because he's insane.
Yeah.
Works because it's Lovecraft.
wait. So Nicolas Cage is making a Lovecraft movie.
Yeah,
Yes.
it already came out in like every other
What?
country except Finland. and, like,
Yes.
some of
Okay,
them.
I want to see that,
I'm going
That's
to
gonna be the
watch
best
it,
movie of the
however I
year.
can.
No.
dude. Lovecraft
And Nicolas Cage.
No.
Yes.
Not the tentacles.
I saw the trailer and it looks good in my opinion from the trailer because he has like a pet alpaca or something, alpaca, and it's like
I fed my alpaca.
Any trailer that ends like Nicolas Cage going, it's gonna be fine, and then the next cut is straight into like somebody being almost killed in a beam or something like. And then the title string comes up. I'm like, no, dude.
dude, if it's Lovecraft, bro.
Lovecraft, bro.
Not even Lovecraft if it's Nicolas Cage.
Okay, dude. Which one? Which?
Which Lovecraftian monster would you be?
Nyarlathotep.
That's my favorite new BuzzFeed quiz, dude.
Is there? I do that.
I don't know anything else than Cthulhu.
There's Nyarlathotep.
That's what Kieran keeps saying. Every time that like someone says something that doesn't make sense, Kieran's like Nyarlathotep.
Because okay, I don't remember all of their names, but there's like he's known as the foolish sleeping god, and he's like the main one. And like when he wakes up, reality just stops existing.
That's the one where the theory is that our whole reality is that god's dream.
Yeah, and when he wakes up,
I heard of that.
If we make enough noise, he's gonna wake up, and our reality is just gonna end because.
And then Cthulhu has these fish people in the city of Raleigh underneath the ocean.
Okay, Kieran, assign Cthulhu monsters to us, like Lovecraftian monsters to us. Which one would it be? Because you're the expert here at this table.
I'm not an expert, but I read
I'm not an expert, but I have the collection.
because I don't know their names, because like I read the last one like
just
a year
describe.
It's okay, no one else does either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just come up with names.
Honestly speaking, Alex is a fish person. Like there was like these fish people forced this village Innsmouth to like mate with them
that
to
what
produce children.
Is based
Bloodborne's DLC is based on this,
Yeah.
and like they create these hybrid fish-human creatures.
So you think I'm a fish rapist?
No, you're the one that was produced by that. You're
So
like
you're the
I'm a child of
offspring.
fish rape.
yeah, because like you look like the kind of person because you listen to King Gizzard, and King Gizzard sounds like music a fish person would listen to.
Whoa, dude! I didn't think you're gonna go this far. That's a straight up roast. All right, now you better come as hard as the two of us also, so you don't seem biased. Go ahead, Kieran.
No, but that's just because King Gizzard reminds me of that.
Dude, imagine like being a band member and someone tells you, "Hey yo, your music sounds like something a fish person would listen to."
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, their second last album was Fishing for Fishies, so maybe that's what the men did when they went into the village.
You made a connection in your brain to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's this race of Migo.
Oh,
They're like
amigos.
ASA.
Yeah, this like description is why I'd say you're. Migos are a pinkish fungoid crustacean-like organism with wide fan-like wings.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
that kind of
if that's
fits.
not me, I don't know what is.
I think that kind of fits.
Yeah, but like, because they're like, I think they're like tall if I remember, and they change
okay.
like colors on their head, like beams, to like communicate with each other.
Yeah, and he's very adaptive.
Yeah,
He's very
They
adaptive.
change beams.
Colors on their head on beans?
beams,
Beams.
like beams of light.
Dude,
Oh.
getting yoked with beans. That's the code phrase.
When you've got
Yeah.
when you've
Okay,
got color
guest,
changing beans on
guest,
your head.
potential guest who wants to be on the show. Say,
Getting yoked with
I want to
beans.
get yoked with beans.
Yeah.
Come up to us, Kieran, Johannes, or me, Noah, and say, yo, I would like to get yoked with beans.
But don't do that when there's adults nearby because it might seem like it's some really weird fetish.
Yeah, or a drug deal.
Yeah.
So, Kieran, give
Yo,
going.
dude, you got any beans? I want to
No,
get yoked
I would
today,
say that
bro.
you are the OG, one that everyone knows. I'd say you're a Cthulhu. You seem like the kind of person who just have like a random kingdom isolated in like the middle of the ocean, and you're just there like, Järvenpään. You're just like when someone enters, "Ayo, what's up? What's
That's
good?"
my favorite Cthulhu line.
The Cthulhu just shows up like, hey yo, what's up?
No, they're
You
like-
wanna die?
The boat is just going, and like it's really thundering, and then
No.
this like big creature just goes, "Ayo."
I don't know. I don't actually know what Cthulhu is.
Well, it's like the son of Shoggoth. I'm probably incorrect about
I'm gonna
this, but
Google
like
this.
Cthulhu's
Google
one
pronoun,
of the
get a
elder
pronoun.
gods who's like sleeping in Raleigh after doing this, and Cthulhu's task is like, I forgot what his task is, but
Okay,
like he's an unknown creature of like unimaginable horrors, and like but we associate him with tentacles, bat-like wings, and like
Okay,
eyes
Karen,
that are
I got
like
this from here.
giant. Yeah.
You don't need to burn time anymore. So, Cthulhu was created by H.P. Lovecraft and first introduced in the short story
Call of Cthulhu.
Call of Cthulhu.
Yep.
And the titles of Cthulhu are High Priest of the Great, Old Ones. Oh no, it's High Priest of the Great,
Great old ones.
Then the Great Dreamer, and then the Sleeper of Raleigh.
Raleigh.
And the family of Cthulhu. His great-great-grandfather is Azathoth. His half-sister is Shtahegha. and his twin daughters are Nktosa and Holhu,
Yeah.
and his grandfather is Yog Sothoth,
Yeah.
and his grandmother is Shub. No, I can't say that.
Shub Urat.
No,
Is it? Or no?
it's Shub.
Nigurath.
Shub Nigurath.
Okay, yeah.
And his parent, he only has one parent,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Nug.
And what does he do? What is his thing?
Okay, so Cthulhu is a gigantic entity worshipped by cultists, like Kieran, who are trying to find out how to breathe through both of their nostrils at the same time. And Cthulhu's appearance is described as looking like an octopus, a dragon, and a caricature of human form. And there was something else that was super cool. Here, H.P. Lovecraft describes a statue of Cthulhu as a monster of vaguely anthropoid outline, but with an octopus-like head whose face was a mass of feelers, a scaly, rubbery-looking body, prodigious claws on hind and forefeet, and long, narrow wings behind. And
I got the wings and the tentacles and scales.
yeah,
I forgot about the forelegs.
Okay.
But the thing is, Lovecraft's whole thing is like, unlike most horrors, it's not about describing what you're fighting, it's about not being able to describe. So like, if you know what it is, you die.
also,
Yeah.
did you know that in the 2010 Polish presidential election, the third most voted candidate was Cthulhu?
I've heard that.
And this was the presidential campaign.
That's pretty cool.
Well, it's like England with its buckethead,
Yeah,
and America with these nuts.
yeah,
The guy behind these nuts was like fifth.
yeah.
Well,
And
But he was
Finland has
17, so he couldn't
Aquanka.
even do it.
Like in election in Finland, if people don't want to vote, they just vote Aquanka.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I
would
mean,
have
Scrooge McDuck is much better.
Yeah.
no, but he's too capitalist, bro, for Finland. Finland is a socialist
Yeah.
country.
Well, but anyways, thank you, Kieran. That was a great compliment calling me Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Can you find us a pronoun to close the show?
Pronoun? You mean a
Oh,
proverb?
Proverb.
Yeah.
I don't know English
Ancient
grammar.
Chinese
Pronoun.
Pronoun.
He and she.
I'm gonna, since we're on the topic of Buddhism, I'm gonna search for a Buddhist
Yes.
proverb.
Asam ha asan.
So now, Karen, we're not summoning Cthulhu.
No, but
Hey, well, I
that's
got this idea that what if, when you were talking about the family of Cthulhu,
Yeah.
all the sisters and grandfathers, what if we make like a show like Friends, like a sitcom, but it's all the Cthulhu's family.
Keeping up with the old one.
Yeah,
that's great. No,
and
but-
it's a sitcom. And they just go, and then somebody else just, and then everybody laughs, and then it's like,
Oh, I found the actual worst proverb I've ever seen in my life.
all right,
I
read it
can't
out.
believe that Buddhists would be this stupid.
Okay, here we
Okay.
go.
Because two of these things, no, actually all of them are not true. There's three things and all of them are false.
Nice.
So,
Yeah.
the proverb is, 3 things cannot be long hidden. The sun, the moon, and the truth. But that's not true. In the night, the sun is hidden.
Long hidden.
In the day, the moon is hidden.
Yeah,
And
but they're not hidden for eternity. And
Yeah.
in
I mean, they
Buddhism,
can be.
No, but in Buddhism,
Yeah.
24 hours is but a single fraction of the universe's expanding timeline.
Well, I think that's in every
Reality as well,
reality,
but
yeah.
like,
oh, actually, I found a better one. We're gonna
Okay.
we're gonna go through this.
Go ahead.
Okay,
One more.
and then we're gonna end it.
Yeah.
Okay, the tongue is a wild beast. Once let it loose, difficult to chain. Thank you, guys.
thank you.
Thank you for
Alright.
listening to the Clout Triangle
you want to be
podcast.
on this show? Come up to us and say, "Yo, I want to get yoked with beans."
Yeah.
Yoked with beans.
Or shred.
Twitter. Have you done anything on Twitter?
No.
Yes.
Johannes is our Twitter
Handle man.
representative.
Yeah, yeah.
You have?
No.
Okay, well, we are not like advertising that then.
Okay.
Check out the previous episode we haven't before. Thank you
Peace
very
out.
much. This is Cloud Triangle.
Rate us 5 stars on iTunes and Spotify.
Yes.
Cthulhu is great.
Yeah.
My name is Noah. Thank you and goodbye.
I can breathe
Goodbye.
both my nostrils
Nostal.
equally.